hopefully you can hear me, fingers crossed, because it's a pretty windy day. I even turned up in my own community. I was like, I don't know if you can hear me. So if you are watching this, do say hello. I'm going to take you down to the river actually. There's been a lot of emotion that's coming up recently, even for me. A lot of, feeling safe. Feeling safe by you may be turning up online. Sometimes it triggers lots of old, hopefully you can hear me, lots of old memories. And sometimes that's just about being ourselves. Turning up and just being us. That can attract a lot of stuff, a lot of attention. A lot of memories, as I said before, can come up for many of us. So I just thought I'd take a walk down to the river today, because there has been a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of stuff that I've been talking about, a lot of stuff that I've been kind of feeling. And I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to turn up more. Because sometimes these things stop us from doing the things, stop us from putting out our programs, our wares, stop us from, going out for a walk. Now this walk I couldn't do for quite some time because I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe doing it. I thought that someone was going to come and get me. I thought I was going to be attacked at some point. And that's because of something that happened to me in my childhood. So now I can walk down here and come to the river, and that was part of my growing to learn to step out from the procrastination, the fear that was holding me back, and tap into the fact that we're born with safety built in us. We're born with the need to feel safe. And when we know that something's got our back or someone's helping us, this is what we found out in science, is that we're able to adventure, we're able to explore, we're able to go further. So when we've got a coach, or when we've got, maybe like the beautiful, amazing Ursula in here, we're able to venture out. That's what happens when you've got a coach and everything. You're able to do that little bit more. You're able to step out that little bit further. You're able to do all the things. I'm going to show you the view, sorry, because I'm walking along and I'm like looking at the view at the same time. I'm like going, oh, it's so beautiful. But yeah, so I thought I'd come down to the river and wash it all away. Why not? But yeah, as I said before, this is something that I couldn't do for quite some time. I couldn't go out on my own. Used to get freaked out, and it was just awful. It was really awful. It was almost like debilitating. And I don't know if you've ever felt the same way. But this is not to lower the vibe or anything. This is just to have a real conversation. Because when we have these conversations, and it doesn't feel great, does it? It doesn't feel great. It's like it feels really low, really sad. But the thing is, at the end of the day, that when we have these conversations, these are the stepping stones into more happiness, more enlightenment, more optimism. When we get through things just that little bit easier, just that little bit clearer, just that little bit more focused. We get through just that little bit more. Because sometimes when, we look at people and go, they're so positive, they're just like shining rainbows, like they shoot rainbows all the time. But the way that we do that, the way that even I do that, is that I've gone through a lot of shit to spat out a lot of rainbows. That's what happens, right? Because there's a mixture of both. There's a mixture of both. So to be positive, to be optimistic, we have a little bit of both. So turning up today is my way of, pushing myself out there a little bit more. Showing my face a little bit more. Just being here a little bit more. It's part of growth. It's part of our growth. Stepping into the, I don't know, everyone keeps saying it, all this jazz. Stepping into the new version of me. But yeah, it's so beautiful here. So I'm gonna, hopefully my brolly doesn't blow away. Oh no, I'm gonna move my brolly. I'm gonna move it. Just so you can see, because it is beautiful here. So just down by the River Trent, and the view, hopefully you can see down there. I keep forgetting that this thing has got like you can turn your camera around. That's just typical, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can turn my camera around and I can just show you. Here's me like thinking, oh, I'm going to have to turn around to show you. But yeah, I just thought I'd walk down here today. Only a little walk because I've been on a massive walk already. But isn't it nice when you get outside? You can feel safe outside, even when you're on your own. Sometimes this is what we need, to have time to ourselves, to have time on our own, and to have time for us. So I'm not really sure where I'm really going with this video today, but I know that this video is going to be for someone. But I'm just putting it out there for our own growth, that sometimes, you know, whether we need to step up and step out, or as we step up and step out, that we then go and back in and go and nurture ourselves as we're doing this, and make sure we're really nurtured. So that's what I'm going to go do today. I'm going to go soak in a bath, and then I'm going to show up and rock up and do some cooking. So speak soon and enjoy your day. Bye.